Hey, 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 it's KrepsyK! And yesterday I promised you this box opening right here, the Zendikar Rising Gift Edition Fat Pack, or bundle, whatever. However, it took me, for some reason, 6 and some change hours to upload the video. So there was no possible way at all that I was going to be able to get you this in the same day, because for some reason my internet is garbage. So today I'm going to be opening it, and hopefully it doesn't take 6 hours to upload this video as well, because, well, usually the day after my first video each week is when I do Cooking with KrepsyK, and I've got some stuff that I'd like to cook. However, I did promise this first, so I might have to save the Cooking with KrepsyK stuff for another time. So let's go ahead, get this thing open, let's get started. Let's go into what all you get from the bundle. Okay, I've got the packaging here, and the packaging looks just outrageous. I mean, outstanding, honestly. The packaging is great, and it comes with a really neat art board here. If you did not know, Bad Boy Gaming, don't steal! So, if you didn't know, the outside of the packaging of Fat Packs usually fold into this really neat piece of art. I have one or two hanging up on the wall from different sets. So I just thought I would absolutely just enjoy this and share this with you guys. I think it's beautiful. I can't get the glare off of it because, well, my lighting and setup is just never going to be good enough under these conditions. So I think that's really neat. I wanted to show that art off a little bit, so let's get that out of the way. It comes with this little thing. I like that they put a Planeswalker stamp on it, but this literally, like, I don't know what this does. I still don't know why they put this in anything, because it doesn't hold cards. Here, I have some cards. Look. It doesn't hold cards this way. It only holds cards this way. Then they do this, and it makes no sense. I don't know why they have this. Stop putting this in. Wizards, save yourself 2 cents per box and pass the savings on to your peoples. How about that? Alright, it's got a nice little story thing. It does not unfold. I don't know if it's a sticker. I don't think it's a sticker. But it's got the hook person. I've seen this card. And it's got more hook people, I guess. I don't know. I haven't seen this card. But I have seen this card. There's a card that's in the set, this card art. So it's got a nice little art piece. I think that's pretty neat. Let's get into the specialtiness. I'm going to go ahead and do this off screen. And I want to show off the actual box. I think this is really gorgeous. I truly believe that this is just absolutely gorgeous. Oh my god, I have to sneeze. Do it or don't. Sneeze or don't. Let's go. Alright, I don't think I'm going to sneeze. Cool. Alright, so you get this. Oh god, okay, I found it. Boom. Got this great big super dice. Look at this. I mean, that's huge. That is huge. When they say oversized die, they really mean oversized die. It's got the Zendikar Rising. It rolls fine. I know you're not supposed to. Oh, 20, baby! Alright. It rolls fine. Good rounded edges. Looks like almost like a Chessex die. So, I don't know what brand makes this, but it does look almost like a Chessex die. So, I'm pretty content with that. We've got some of these. We've got some of these. We've got some of these. What are these, tip cards? I haven't looked at these. Hold on. Yes, they are tip cards. Attacking, blocking, how to cast spells on your turn, popular formats of Magic. So, you got tip cards. If you're new to the game, you might want to look at these tip cards. These are helpful. I don't need them. Alright, we did get the collector booster pack, so that's in there. And we did get, here's the box. It always comes with a little thing. I keep my lands in these, actually. So here's the bottom of the bat pack here. And here's our packs. We do get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we do get 10, not 9. So this is actually an extra booster. Sweet. And this has a rare card, and this has lands. So let's flip through the lands. I haven't actually looked at the land cards. I'm not going to spend too much time. I think that's a good looking plains, good looking island. I think the swamp is pretty cool, decent looking mountain, forest, and I think it's going to repeat from there. So these are going to be the 5 styles of lands. You get this forest here, this mountain here, this swamp here, this island, and this plains, which looks like a crushed mountain to me, but you know. Alright, so those were the lands. Okay, cool, decent lands. And the foil lands, I wonder if they have the same art or if they're alternate or anything. And it does come with this foil rare, but as you can see, the foiling is still not corrected. The foiling is still absolutely not great. So I have this giant 017 island crab. I don't know what it is. What is it? Leviathan crab, and it's the one where you could pay X and give him power from toughness. The 4-drop 017 super blocker, and it's curved. And yep, as expected, the art is the same. And there's your islands, or I'm sorry, plains, islands, swamp, mountain, forest. And none of these are playable because they are curved. So I guess I can make these into some kind of art piece or something, because none of this is usable in any format. Congratulations. You have given me something that's absolutely unplayable, WotC. Thank you. And we're going to save this for last because I don't know what's in it. And it's the big big kahuna, the big end of the show. So let's get into this. I believe we've shown everything else in the box. Yes, the dice, yes. The packaging, the art fold out, the lands, yes. Okay, we are good to go. Okay, I'm not going to show off commons. I'm going to go straight to, though I'll show off, I guess, alternate art commons if I flip past them. We got the alternate art ox. That's cool. I think that's kind of neat. Alright. Relic Vial, 3-drop, 2 sack it, pay 2 sack it, draw a card. As long as you control a cleric, whenever a creature you control dies, this is a good card. It's just a good card. I think it's a drain ability, yep. Alright, we got the Cinderclasm, pay 2. You can kick it each time it was kicked, deals 2 damage to each creature instead of 1 damage. Cool. And last uncommon here, we got the Black Bloom Rogue. Good looking art here, actually. It's a flip card. 3-drop 2/3 with menace. It gets 3/0 as long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in graveyard, sure. Or it's a tap land. So cool. You'd probably be able to reduce your land count in a deck by 1 or 2 by just including 1 or 2 of these cards. Neat. And for the rare, we got ourselves an Arc Priest of Iona, a 1-drop star 2. Holy smokes, that's a powerful card. For a 1-drop, that is insane. Archpriest of Iona's power is equal to the number of creatures in your party, which is Cleric, Rogue, Warrior, Wizard. Okay. And at the beginning of your combat, if you have a full party, target creature gets 1/1 and flanked on turn. That is a pretty powerful creature. I mean, obviously you have to like build your party, but just a star 2 for 1 is pretty solid. Got a nice looking Mind Drain, 3-drop sorcery. Target player mills 2 cards and loses a life, gain a life. So target player mills 2 and drain, which really they really need to make drain the thing. And the token is just a filler piece of garbage with no art. What is it? cell, whatever. It's these. They don't do anything. They don't help. But we did get a nice full art planes, which looks exactly like the planes art that they had prior. Not terribly impressed there. So now that we know what's going on, let's go ahead, sort through these boxes. I'm sorry, packs. Okay, let me dig through all these commons. No alternate arts in there. First uncommon, we got a 3-drop 1/2 landfall mouse, Canyon Jerboa, I don't know. Whenever land enters the battlefield, creatures you control get 1/1 till end of turn. Okay, Alright, veteran adventurer, 6-drop 5/5, also a cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard. Okay, so it could be whatever you need for your party. Costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party, and has vigilance. I don't know. Last uncommon here is going to be another flip card. I have to keep an eye out for that. I got to make sure these aren't flip cards. Kazul's Fury, 3-drop. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sack a creature, deals damage equal to sacrifice creature's power to any target. Okay, so it's Fling, except it costs 3 instead of 2. And it's a tapped mountain on the back. I don't know. Is that worth playing? Is that standard worthy even? Is that even a thing? For the rare though, we did get a Wayward Guide Beast, 1-drop 2/2, trample haste. Whoa, that's a powerful freaking 1-drop. Okay, sure. Whenever Wayward Guide Beast deals combat damage to a player, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Okay, so there actually is a downside to this. That's interesting. Okay, alright. Well, now that there's that setback, I feel a little bit better. Got a good looking forest, full art. This, I don't believe this is the same as the forest that was in the other land bunch. Sorry, put that in the wrong pile. But this plains is definitely the same art. Hold on, give me 1 second, folks. I really want to look at this. Yeah, the forest art is different, but the plains art is exactly the same. Yo, Watsy, what's going on? Hold on, can you see that? See that the sorry, I grabbed a foil, guys. But the plains art is exactly the same. It's just stretched. But the forest art is completely different. See, there's the forest art right there. It's a wrapped pillar. Huh. Guys, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Anyway, let's go ahead and get through this. Oh, and the token, we got a really neat token. It's like a blank card. That's really cool. I don't know why they want this or why this is cool, but I like it. I'll have somebody draw a Mox on there or something. I'll pay somebody for some alternate art for Mox. And I'll have a playable Mox, quote unquote. Just an alternate art. Alright, see, looking for alternate art in the commons. No alternate art in the commons. First uncommon is the Adventurer again. Skyclave Plunderer here. Look at the top X of your library. X plus 3, number of creatures in your party. Put those cards into your hand. Rest on the bottom for 5. I don't know if that's good. Last uncommon here, we did get ourselves... Oh, any of those flip? I have to make sure they're not flips. Brushfire Elemental. 2-drop 1/1 haste. Brushfire Elemental can't be blocked by creatures power 2 or less. Landfall when a land enters the battlefield under your control gets +2/+2 until end of turn. And it's the alternate art or special art style. So pretty decent, I think. If you're playing elementals, I don't know if elementals are still a thing. You guys let me know down in the comments. Glasspool Mimic, 3-drop 0/0. Okay. Well, it enters the battlefield and dies. Just kidding. It enters the battlefield as a copy of a creature you control, except it's a shapeshifter rogue. Okay, cool. A 3-drop copy spell that's also a rogue. Copy spells usually cost 3. This is actually a creature and not an instant or sorcery. It has that going for it, so you could search it up as a creature or cascade it, or whatever effect that lets you get a creature instead of an instant or sorcery. Pretty decent card there, I think. It's at least per value, it's by rate good value. Okay, got a nice looking mountain, which is also different from the other mountain in the other lands. I am so confused as to what's going on. Okay, and we got ourselves a Goblin Construct, which can't block, and at the beginning of it deals 1 damage to you, and it's a 0/1. Why anybody would want to make this is beyond me. I have no idea, but yeah, that's what's happening. So I'll put that aside. Neat. Okay. Alright, we got the rhythm down. Let's go. Let's get going. Oh, we did hit a common alternate art. Spitfire Lajak, 4-drop 3/4 landfall. Land enters battlefield, does 1 damage to each opponent. It's a neat looking card. I think it's pretty cool looking. I don't know if it's playable. I don't know if it sees play right now. For that rate, I don't think so, but you never know. See, we got the Amaria Captain, 4-drop 1/1. That's a value rate if I ever saw one. Flying Vigilance, enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on it for each creature in your party. No. Not a great card, but thank you. Roiling Regrowth, 3-drop instant, sack a land, search your library for up to 2 basic lands, put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Okay, not a bad card. Honestly, that's not a bad card. It doesn't say a tap land, just sack a land. So honestly, you know what? I don't hate that card. I think it's a decent rate. We got ourselves yet another flip card here, the Sigiri Shelter, 2-drop instant, and target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice. Awesome. And it's the white tap land. So it looks like we've seen 3 so far of these land flips or whatever. And for the rare, we got ourselves Maddening Cacophony, kicker 4. It's a 2-drop sorcery. Each opponent mills 8, and if it's kicked, each opponent mills half. Rounded up. Okay. Is Commander gonna start seeing mill players? Is that a Commander, guys? All of my Commander people out there, are you gonna start seeing mill? Is that a thing? We did get ourselves a foil Jeroba. I don't know. Yeah, it is Jeroba. Got it. Nailed it. And a nice full art Swampy. I don't know if all the regular lands are full art or what. Also, I think this is different art from the other lands that I got, so I have no idea. And another card that I can commission to have somebody paint a gorgeous Mox or, you know, a Power 9 card, basically. I'll have somebody commission those. That way it'll be on an official back, but it'll obviously be alternate art. I think those are great. I should buy a handful of them. They're probably relatively cheap. Oh, got another alternate art common here, and it's the same one that we got before. The red Lagic. We did get ourselves first uncommon here, a Merfolk Wind Robber, 1-drop, 1/1 flyer. Deals combat damage to a player. They mill a card. Okay. Sack it. Draw a card. Only do this if they have 8 or more cards in their graveyard. Isn't that like a thing? Didn't they already have that as a mechanic? Anyway, the amount of, what is it, 7 cards in your graveyard? There's a mechanic that was literally based on cards in your graveyard. Anyway, so that's good. That's a decent rate. Any 1/1 with flying that has an abilities, just a good rate. Got the Moss Pit Skeleton, black and green, 2/2, kicker 3 of any color. If it's kicked, enters with 3 1/1 counters on it. If one or more 1/1 counters are put on a creature you control, if this is in your graveyard, you may put it on top of your library. Okay. I don't know. It sounds like it could be good. I don't know if it is good. Is there a way to generate 1/1 counters at standard? I have no idea. So we're going to go ahead, get on to the last uncommon here. Looks like another flip card. The Bayin Veil, a 2-drop instant. Creatures your opponents control get -2 till end of turn. Okay, sure. The art on that is definitely fine as well. And it's the tap blue land on the back. For the rare, hello, we did pull ourselves Jace the Mirror Mage borderless. That seems pretty good. Legendary Planeswalker Jace, 3-drop, 4 loyalty. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, oh, you could pay 2 to kick it. Neat. create a copy of Jace, except it's not legendary and its starting loyalty is 1. Okay, so it can scry, and then this can scry for 1. 0, draw a card, reveal it, remove any number of... Okay. Alright, so it's a scry machine. It's a scry machine. I like it. I think that's pretty good. Does that see play? Is this worth anything? Are we rolling in the dough, or did we just get, like, punched in the face? Oh, baby! I think we did not get punched in the face, because we pulled ourselves a foil rare blue-white? Yes, no, I'm sorry, green-white flip land. Look at that. It enters untapped, and it can be either a forest or a plains. Nice. I'm sorry, a green land or a white land. They're not actually forests and plains, which makes them slightly worse, I think, in other formats other than standard. Well, it's a landfall set, probably even including standard, but we did get a nice, good-looking full art island, which again is different art from the other ones. So it seems that the plains is the only art card, or the only land card that has the same art as the other land. I don't know what's going on. And we finally got ourselves another token. It's an illusion, and it's not a blank token for the flip cards, which I don't even know how those work or why they exist. That pile, move it, it's getting a little tall. Damn it. Oh! I opened this so poorly. You guys have no idea. I don't even know how this got opened this way, but this is what we're doing. This is where we're at now. Okay, I don't see any alternate art commons, so we'll get right on to the Relic Amulet. It's a 2-drop artifact. Whenever you cast an instant, sorcery, or wizard, put a charge counter, remove all the charge counters, deals that much damage to a creature. Okay, that's playable, I think. Thundering Rebuke, 2-drop, deals 4 damage to creature or planeswalker. Okay, sorcery, 4 damage, okay. Looks like we have another flip card, which is not the same as the other flip card. This is the Umara Wizard, 5-drop, 4/3. Whenever you cast an instant, sorcery, or wizard, this gains flying till end of turn. Okay, fine. And it's a tap blue land. Also. So, is that good? Is that playable? I don't know. We did get ourselves a Tajaru Paragon 2-drop 3/2 elf, which is already a really solid rate for what you get. And it's also a cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard, so it could fill one of your parties. It has kicker 3. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, reveal the top 6 cards of your library, put a card that shares a creature type with it from among them into your hand, put the rest on the bottom. Well, my problem with this is it should search up something that's not, right? It should search up something that's not in the same group of the party. Shouldn't it search up something that's different? Of course, I guess if it's all types, I don't know. How does the ruling on this work? Does anybody know how this works? Because I don't. Alright, we did get another planes, and this time it is different art. So it looks like they are printing more than one kind of art on their lands. Thank God. I really thought WotC was going super cheap on their land art, and I was getting really confused. Did get ourselves another blank token, which I am going to commission some alternate art on. So, that's pretty cool. Get these open here. Get on to the next one. Look for alternate art in the common slot. No alternate art in the common slot. So we got ourselves a sure-footed Infiltrator 4-drop 2/3 Merfolk Rogue. Tap another untapped rogue you control, and this can't be blocked on its turn. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Awesome. Okay, good card. I don't know if it sees standard play, but in draft or sealed, that's a solid card. Alright, Spoils of Adventure. 6-drop, instant. That's a value right there. 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. Okay, so it could cost as low as 1 blue and 1 white. Alright, gain 3 life, draw 3 cards. If you can set that up and you can have a party, that's a mega value card. If not, well, it's not a mega value card. If you're winning, you win more. If you're losing, it's too expensive to do anything valuable. Great! Next uncommon here is another flip. Seems like the flip cards are always in the third uncommon slot. 2-drop 1/3 ETBs, gain 2 life. Okay, that's fine. And it's a tapped white land on the backside. And for the rare, we did get an inscription of insight. 4-drop sorcery, kicker with 4. So if you can pay 8 for this, you get some awesome stuff. See, choose 1, and if it was kicked, choose any number instead. So you could choose up to all 3. 1 being return up to 2 creatures to their owner's hands. Scry 2, then draw 2 cards. And the last one, target player creates an XX blue illusion creature token where X is the number of cards in their hand. I might keep 1 of these in my deck. And because you would only keep 1 of these in your deck, I'm going to immediately assume that this is not a very valuable card. For our token, we got garbage. And for the land, we did get the forest we saw on those foil lands. We got 3 packs left. This is the third from the last, or second from the last now, I guess. Dig through here for some alternate art commons. No alternate art commons. Got another relic amulet. Fireblade Charger, 1/1 for 1. As long as it's equipped, it has haste. Okay. Whenever it dies, deals damage to its power to any target. Okay, that's fair. That's just a fine card, I think. And looks like I was right. The last uncommon slot here is the Vastwood Fortification, and it is too a flip card. It's a 1-drop green instant. Put a 1/1 counter on a creature. This is just a good value card, and also counts as a land. So I like this. I'm sure that this might actually see play more than the other flip cards. You guys let me know down in the comments below, because I have no idea. And for the rare, we got ourselves an Ancient Green Warden Mythic. Hello. 6-drop 5/7 with reach. You may play lands from your graveyard. Cool. If a land entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Okay. I bet this sees play. I don't know if it sees a lot of play. This is probably like a $5 mythic, maybe $4 mythic. But hey, you know what? I bet this definitely pays for the pack, and not a bad value, I think. So that's pretty cool. We got what, 2 mythics out of 10 packs. The value's there. That's we beat the odds, I think. Got a good looking foil plains. Pretty happy about that. Full art mountain. Okay, neat looking mountain there. And we got another blank card. Like I said, I'm going to be commissioning some card art on those, because I just think that would be easier to paint on than anything else. Basically. Go ahead, dig through the second to last pack here for any alternate art commons. No alternate art commons, but the first uncommon sure is an alternate art uncommon, and it's for the Canyon Duroba, which we saw before. I think this is a pretty neat looking piece of art. I think that's alright. Iridescent Horn Beetle for the next one. 4-drop 3/4 insect. At the beginning of your end step, create a 1/1 insect for each 1/1 counter you put on creatures under your control this turn. Is that a thing? Is proliferate still in standard? Is that, do people play this? I have no idea. And the last uncommon is, as expected, a flip card. Pretty neat looking card here. Song Mad Treachery, 5-drop sorcery. Gain control of a creature, untap it, gains haste on the turn. Super valuable there, and it's a land. I doubt this sees play, particularly with the 1-drop steel card that's in standard. For 4 mana cheaper, I don't think I need to have a land on the backside of this card. So, you tell me. Is it playable? Is it not playable? Am I wrong? Let me know. Phylath Wood World Sculptor, 6-drop 5/5 legendary creature elemental. When it enters the battlefield, create a 0/1 plant creature token for each basic land you control. Okay, so up to 5. Landfall, whenever land enters the battlefield, put 4 1/1 counters on target plant you control. Is this a commander card? Do people... Is this going in 5-color commander? It's just, I mean, you could create 2 plants with it, and then every time, you know, you boost one of your plants. Is this a thing? Can you blink this if you're playing Teamer? I don't know. I don't know. Is it good? Let me know. Swamp, got a full art swamp. Also, the art's okay. It's a little dark, but it's okay. And we got ourselves a really, really cool looking plant token. Jacob Casper. I like it. I really like this plant. I think it's neat. Just high fantasy, really cool looking. I like it. Clear this for the last stack here, for the last pack. Short, don't forget, we've got the collector booster here at the end. Let's save that bad boy. Really get everybody excited for that. So, look for the alternate art, commons. Looks like there are none. First uncommon here. We got another skeleton, like we had before. Got an artifact equipment mind carver, Scott Murphy. The art on this is just awesome, by the way. Enters battlefield, attach it to a creature you control. Immediately attaches for free. I think that's okay. Equipped creature gets 1/0, and it gets 3/1 instead, as long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard and it costs 3 to equip. I think this is a pretty darn good card. Does this see play? Does this card see play? I think it should see play. 1-drop artifact that could give you up to 3/1 automatically attaches. That's pretty dang good, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Alright. Last uncommon here, Goma Fada Vanguard, 2-drop 2/2, Human Warrior. Whenever Goma Fada Vanguard attacks, target creature an opponent controls with power less than or equal to the number of warriors you control can't block this turn. Okay. Is Warrior Tribal a thing? Are we seeing this? And for the rare, well, we've got some good looking stuff here. We've got the pathway here. It looks like we've got the green white pathway again. Is that what we got before? The green white pathway? Branch Loft and Boulder Loft. Looks like, yeah, it's the same pathway, but this time non-foil, full art. This might actually see some play. I think this is pretty sweet. Good looking card there. I don't know which one to leave it on. Which is the better art? Is the Boulder art the one you guys, the art you guys want to see, or is the Branch Loft the art you guys want to see? This time, I think I'll leave it on the Boulder, and then it's even different art than the one that I already pulled. Look at that, guys. It's completely different art. It's alternate art and full art. Well, look at that. Alright, cool. Are people excited about this stuff? I kind of got me going a little bit. And we got a mountain card here, and another blank card. You guys already know what I'm going to do with all of these. I can't wait for the final pack of the day, what you've all been waiting for. Not that it matters, because we've pulled, I think, some pretty good stuff. Some pretty spicy stuff already. 2 mythics, 2 full arts. I mean, I think we did pretty well in this, what is this? Fat pack? Bundle? Can I call it a fat pack anymore? Alright, so let's get into this. I'm going to try and figure out where the rare slot is so we can get there. Okay. Alright. Looks like I found, if you flip it over, we've got the Hellion, foil. All these are going to be foil, I think. The Stalker. People care about these. Survivor. Feed the Swarm. Is that a card? People care. There we go. Diver. Uncommon here. Got a Relic Axe. I don't think we've seen this, but I'm not going to read it. These cards are a little dark. I don't know if it's the foiling or what. We got a Cleric. It's got a deer with flower horns. We've got foil land. Cool. Decent. And for the first rare, we got a borderless Swarm Shambler. That's pretty neat. It's 1-drop, 0/0. Enters with a 1/1 counter on it. Whenever a creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it becomes target of a spell or ability, create a 1/1 green insect creature, and you can pay 1, tap it, put a 1/1 counter on this card. Okay, sure. Is this playable? Is that a good card? Are we in Value Town, or are we getting hosed? Next rare, we got ourselves an Oran Reef Ooze, 3-drop 2/2 foil ooze. Alright, I mean, cool, cool, cool. And enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on target creature control. Whenever this attacks, put a 1/1 counter on each attacking creature with a 1/1 counter on it. So, oozes and insects. I mean, is that what we're doing? Oozes and insects? I'm going to put my foil rares in a separate pile over here. Try not to glare out the camera, but all these foils might be doing it. Alright, sorry guys. Got a Dreadworm, an alternate art, 5/4. Landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield, this gains indestructible 10 turn. Sure. Okay. That's playable, I'm sure. That's cool and sealed. Got a LeJack, again, alternate art. And we got another Pathway. Hello. This one's alternate art as well. River Glide Pathway and Lava Glide Pathway. Borderless, full art, non-foil, which I think is a pretty solid pull. I don't know if it's good. I really don't. Are people playing with these? Is that a thing? Got ourselves a foil Ox. I think also is the alternate art of the other Ox that we pulled. I hear a lot of people are pulling the Oxes, so neat, I guess. And for the rare, we got ourselves a Valakut Exploration, 3-drop enchantment landfall. When a land enters the battlefield under your control, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card as long as it remains exiled at the beginning of your end step. If there are cards exiled with Valakut Exploration, put them into their owner's graveyard, and then this deals that much damage to the opponent. Okay. Does that see play? I mean, it's a pretty thick block of text that I just read there. Is that cool? Are people playing this? So, oh, also we got a foil plant. Oh, it's a double-sided token. Look at that. A human and a plant. That's pretty neat. Alright guys, well, that's going to go ahead and end the video. Please let me know down in the comments below whether or not I got my value. Right? Let's go ahead and pull these out of the way. I got 3 foil rares. I've got the Ooze, I've got the Green-White Pathway, and I've got the Valakut as my foil rares, which, that's a lot of foil rares, guys. I think in 11 packs, that's quite a bit. And, let me get these out of the way. Also, I got a borderless full art non-foil Pathway, a borderless green rare, another borderless green-white Pathway. We've got a legendary creature. We've got a green mythic. We've got another full art borderless mythic Jace, and some other goodies. So, did I get the value? Did we win? Did we lose? Did we break even? You guys let me know. Let me know down in the comments below whether or not what we got was pretty sweet. And, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. I want to thank you all for stopping by. You all have a great day. This was KrepsyK, and I'm getting out of here.